Terry Johnson here talking to the great All-American Terrence Metcalf. Man, it's good talking to you again. Now, I want to ask you a few questions about leadership. And we always talk about football, but you know, you leading young kids in the community. You're always talking about what it takes to be great. Tell me a little bit about what it took you to make it, be an All-American and make it and be the man that you're coming to be right now.
Well, you know, we're here at the Chuck and Courage Award banquet tonight. And,
right.
Head speaker Spencer Tillman talking about what it takes to be a leader, what it took for Chucky to overcome his injuries and, you know, stay motivated not only for himself but for his team. You know, so my whole thing that I would always take in consideration is I always put team before self, you know, and that's what the Lord teaches us, and He teaches us to put others before us, you know. So anytime that I would touch the practice field, I can understand what he meant when he was talking about Chucky took practice just as serious as a game.
Exactly.
Because that was me. If you run into any of my teammates, they'll tell you, you know, Metcalf was very intense in practice. He was going to carry that to the football field. I was never going to be that person that, you know, wouldn't carry my teammate with me when I left the dorm, when I was not going to class, or if I went to class, anything. I always represented this team, this university, and I still do it today.
Right.
You know, that's a reflection of me. I'm a reflection of this university simply because they offered me a scholarship. You know, God blessed me with the ability, but they didn't have to give it to me.
Right.
You know, so I carry that with me in my day-to-day living.
Now, I know you're from Clarksville, Mississippi originally. Right. Can you talk a little bit about just growing up in the Delta and how some kids growing up over there think they can't make it out? They don't think they can be great because they grew up in the Delta.
Well, I think the whole thing about it is just like he said, it's a mindset.
Yeah.
It's a habit. It's what you get yourself involved with.
Right.
So you got to always be mindful of what the Lord do for you.
Right.
And what it means to be committed and have that relationship and understand what it is to be in God's will. You got to get in His Word and understand His Word and let it meditate to you.
Right.
You know, and my grandfather was a pastor, my uncle was a pastor, we were always in the church. You know, so it was easy for me to not, you know, go to the streets, not deal with when my guys was hanging out. I was actually in a situation where I was in the car with a guy. He started cutting up some drugs. I put it in park, I got out of his car, and I walked back home.
Wow.
You know, because you never want to get put in a situation. So it's always, you grew up around different things. I grew up around guys that would consider themselves in the game. I grew up around guys that sold drugs. I had friends and teammates who chose to go down that road.
Right.
But I always wanted something better for myself. I wanted to represent my family. You know, first and foremost, I wanted to represent my high school team the right way.
Right.
You know, and it just that was just the thing. You pick the right thing. You get a positive person in your life. Right. You know, and that person came in my life as a coach. Coach Aaron Holder. He kept me focused and didn't allow me to do anything crazy or silly. And you know, I clung to him, and he was just that mentor figure for me. And you know, just simple. It was easy. In the Delta's going to always be the Delta. You're going to always have bad people doing bad things anywhere. Not just the Delta, but Central Mississippi, North Mississippi, South Mississippi. Bad people everywhere. But you choose what role you're going to follow and what legacy you're going to leave behind.
Wow, that's great. Listen, this is Terry Johnson, Champion Man, and with the great Terrence Metcalf. Go to my YouTube channel, Champ TV, ODA 736, and check us out. Again, you are born to win. God bless you.
God bless you.